How would it feel if you just had a taste of the American pie? That American pie, the white picket fence, the nice home for the family, 2 kids, a wife and a dog. That American pie, where the door is yellow and the house is turquoise and all the walls are white with pictures of your grandparents on there and your parents. That American dream. Imagine waking up, making that fresh American pie. It's something about that triggers so many millions of people. It makes you wonder, how would it be if you was a part of that American pie? If you could just wake up and make that pie
Just stand around.
just like this.
Sorry, Todd, we're working as fast as we can.
What? Are you talking back to me, Mario?
No, all I said was we've been working.
Look, I can have you and your father replaced by tomorrow. So pick up the pace or I'll find someone else who can.
Not another word. Don't worry, sir. We'll get it done.
Good. All right, I'm about to go on my break. When I get back, this better be done.
Yes, boss.
Oh, paychecks are in. Not that you deserve it.
$319.17. That's it.
What did you say? You should be grateful for what you have before it is gone. Now get back to work!
This is crazy. We break our backs all day and for what? So we could be treated poorly and be given a few measly $100? It's time we quit, Dad.
Son, I know it's not the best job, but I need it to pay the mortgage. I owe $100,000 on my house. So I can't just quit.
Well, if you're not gonna quit, I am. I've had enough of this job.
What are you doing?
I'm quitting. I'm done. I'm gonna start my own cleaning business. I don't need Todd or anybody else.
Come on, son. Think about this.
I'm done thinking about it. I've thought about it every day. I have to at least try. I mean, it's the American dream, right? It's the American dream, right?
Imagine you're the dad. That had to really hurt. Because the son is basically saying, hey, Dad, you must have never had dreams. But that dad is letting you know by putting his head down that he did. He felt the same way. But because he was put down so much, it hurt him. And he quit. He gave up. He gave up that American dream because it's a very hard dream to chase. But if you chase it and you believe, you can achieve it. But some people, like the dad, doesn't believe that because he chased it for a long time and he couldn't get it. So he doesn't want his son to get his hopes up high and all of a sudden be shattered at the end. So he's trying to save his son some grief by telling him just to keep working. No matter if you're getting $2 an hour, just keep working. You got to pay bills. You got to pay your mortgage. But the son has bigger dreams than that. He wants to be somebody in life.
I just wanted to let you know, please do not trespass on my
No,
property.
you shut up. You shut up. That's my part of
Do
my
not
property.
trespass on
No,
our
and
property.
don't take my.
And
No.
don't leave
It's not,
obscene
that's not.
signs
That's
on
not.
our side
Well,
of the
don't
property.
put your pro-choice either.
Ma'am, that's our
That
property.
wall is my property.
The garage is your
Stupid.
property.
That wall is
Ma'am,
my
no,
property.
it divides down the middle. Do not trespass
You know,
on our
no.
property anymore.
Do not
Take your sign
trespass.
back.
You have to call. No. You don't pull my signs. I'm gonna pull yours down. Okay? You pull it down.
Ma'am, that's
You
our
want to do the
property.
right thing? You call the police. You don't come and knock on my door.
No, ma'am. I'm
This
gonna
is
ask
not
you
the right
kindly,
thing.
Do not
No.
put signs on
No,
my
no,
property.
no. You don't come and knock on my door. The police the last time told me, don't ever open the door to them. You have a problem, you call the police. Okay? And that is part of my property. That wall is part, that brick wall.
And what about this guy, Danny Faye? Now, he's around today, but he lives like it was in the 50s. Him and his wife dress up in the 50s, and they act like everything was back in the 50s when everything was apple pie. I mean, they go to old school diners like this and play records. And they act like the way they used to act back then. They really, really, truly love each other. And they would go buy ice cream and eat that American pie. And they say their marriage still goes on today. Just like back in the day, you remember when firemen used to actually go rescue cats out of the tree? Whatever happened to that? I remember I tried to do that and the fireman told me to go jump in the lake. Or what about when you used to pull up to the gas station and all of a sudden you greeted about 5 to 10 people? I mean, putting air in your car, wiping your windows, checking your oil. What happened to them days at the gas pump? And then the fact that you was hearing Mr. Sandman, man, that just brings back memories. Then remember watching TV, every time you watched TV, they were talking about aliens were taking over. Every time you turned the TV on, you thought you were being attacked by Martians. Wow, and then all of a sudden your mom would pop out and say, hey, everything's gonna be okay. Boy, those were the days. And remember, we almost had our hands on a real Martian until this mean-looking Martian came out and was ready to get us. So you know, even the black folks were scared. Now it was time to get the hell out of here because he was coming. He was coming to get us. And remember when a wife used to actually clean up the house, get everything prepared for your supper, have the table set, put lipstick on, made sure she was already ready, dreamed about her husband coming home, make sure she was on point to when her husband gets there and she's going to look her best. And she done already took care of the kids and cleaned up the whole entire house. Whatever happened to those days? You never had to go buy socks, so she would knit them all. So you never had holes in anything. And when you come home, she was so happy to see you. She actually loved you. She would take your coat and let you know your dinner's ready. And she would talk, and get ready for when you come home. And if you're late and she fell asleep, she didn't ask you, hey, where you been? She just waited until you got home. And when you got home, she had your supper ready. And she just smiled and let you eat without questioning where you been and all that. Wow. What happened to those type of women?
You've learned how to swallow everything else.